Hello friends, welcome to LeggLife.
In today's video, we are talking about a few things. First, we're talking about how amazing you guys are. Second, we are doing a little bit of a mail time with a couple boxes that you guys have sent us that we just love. And third, today's a pretty special day. It is Summer Solstice, which some places isn't too big of a deal, but here in Alaska, it's a pretty big deal. And so we're going to talk about that and show you what the longest day of the year looks like in the land of the midnight sun.
First, if you remember from last week, we released some LeggLife merch. And I promise we're not gonna like always talk about it, but you guys have blown us away.
Today we received our first photo from a viewer, our friend Rachel. You guys check this out. Her in a LeggLife hoodie that she ordered. That was a pretty crazy moment for us because like we've seen the merch on ourselves, which makes sense because it's us. But to know that so many of you guys ordered shirts and hoodies, you guys genuinely blew us away. We did not expect that. So for those of you who are receiving your hoodies and your shirts this week, we hope that you love it. Please send us photos, whether it's on Twitter, Instagram, the LeggLife Facebook page. We want to see you in the merch. That's pretty amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now jumping into these boxes we've received each of these boxes over the last couple of weeks. One of them is from Virginia, the other is from New York. And these are just so amazing. We couldn't not share these with you on camera.
First box is from John and Michelle in Virginia.
And they sent us a letter, and I'm just gonna read this to you guys. Adam and Sherri, we're big Disney fans and really enjoyed watching your vlogs. Thank you for dedicating the time you put toward your vlogs. We can't imagine how much time you have to sacrifice in order to put together such helpful and professional looking videos. Thank you. They are truly great. Because of your Disney cruise videos, we're actively planning a future Disney cruise event for us to go on. Before your videos, we would have never considered going on one of these cruises. In appreciation for sharing such wonderful information, please accept these small tokens of our appreciation. We are an Army family moving frequently from place to place. We're currently stationed at Fort Lee, Virginia. Thanks again for all that you do. So John and Michelle, thank you for the letter. Thank you for the box. The gifts are amazing. We're gonna show them all to you in a second. But most importantly, thank you for your service. Thanks for being a family that, I mean, in your letter you talked about this time, the sacrifice of time that we put in to making videos. That's nothing compared to the sacrifice that you and your family have made for us. So thank you. Yeah. And now check out these amazing things they sent us from Fort Lee, where they are at in Virginia. Number one is a Fort Lee, Virginia Army hat. And you can kind of see there's actually this really cool design on the hat, even down here, as well as the Fort Lee design there. You guys know how much I love hats, so thank you.
Second, we have this travel mug. Y'all know how much we love our coffee. This is from Camp Lee. It's 100 years of service. That's really cool.
That is cool. We always are using travel coffee mugs.
We really are.
Like always.
And lastly, we have this cute little army bear. It says US Army. Look at how cute he is.
That's wonderful. So you guys, thank you again so much for these gifts. We appreciate this so much. We love the letter. We love knowing that you're watching. We love that you guys are going on a Disney cruise.
I'm so excited.
Please let us know as you're going through the planning process. Let us know if you have any other questions. Let us know what cruise you end up booking. We love hearing that kind of stuff from anybody. So if you're going on an upcoming Disney cruise, tell us in the comments below the ship you're sailing on, your itinerary, because just as many of you have said you love living vicariously through our videos, we love living vicariously through all of you as you tell us the adventures you're going on. So again, John and Michelle, thank you. And you guys, box number 2 is from Todd and Tracy in Rochester, New York. Again, they included a letter and a ton of stuff. So let me read just a little bit about this to you guys. Greetings from Western New York. We're Todd and Tracy. We enjoy your vlogs so much. We thought it was time we sent along a little thank you for all the time and energy that you continually put into creating content for your viewers. Originally found you when searching for Disney cruises for adults only and felt an instant online connection with you guys. They say a lot more stuff in here. Thank you guys so much. Again, most of you find us through Disney cruise vlogs, and we really love that you guys find us through Disney cruise vlogs, but then like stay with us through all of the real life stuff. So that means the world to us that you guys stick with us. You guys, just you guys.
This box.
I don't even know where to start.
There's a whole page of what they included in the box.
This was really helpful because a lot of the stuff I didn't know or hadn't heard of. And so they gave like some of the backstory about what it is. So super duper helpful. So I'm just gonna kind of dive in. There are some random Disney things in here, of course. Look at how great this is. Like, just like Disney notepad. If you can see the design on there, and then love. That's awesome. Next in here, you guys, this is crazy. This is called, and they included one of these, which is kind of like the wax that you melt down, and then an actual candle. This is pirate water. This is, I think it's a store on Etsy, I believe that they said. And in the letter, we read the letter first, and it says that it captures the scent of Pirates of the Caribbean.
It captures the essence of this attraction so perfectly.
And they love this ride. You guys know I love this ride. And so I read that and I was like, can it really capture that? It's crazy. Like, it's so weird.
Like, you smell it?
And if you close your eyes,
you feel like you're on the ride.
You feel like you're on the
so
ride.
Weird.
I love it. I didn't know this.
You didn't realize that Pirates of the Caribbean has a smell, but it does.
It totally does, because when you smell this, you're there. I didn't know that like gifts like this even existed. That's super duper cool.
But we do have the little candle burner thing for just the wax.
So we're gonna use that. The next thing that's kind of along with those waxes, this is the Water and Rose Candle Company Main Street Confectionery, and this one smells,
smells like the candy store on Main Street.
It's just like sweet and cotton candy-ish. And like, I just want to like sit in the corner of our living room just like eating the wax. It smells so unbelievably good.
So good.
So those are going to be really, really fun. This next thing in here, you guys included this. These are from the Target collection. They're Disney bobby pins.
I had these in the cart and then I was just like, I shouldn't have already gotten way too much. But they got them for me. It
was so funny when we opened this because this was like...
I like shrieked.
This was like the one thing when we were at Target that Sherri had and wanted and just like eventually put back. And so then, I don't know, like a week or 10 days after that, we open a box and there they are. So thank you guys.
And we have this little hand sanitizer with Mickey on the front of it. So cute. This is great. It's got like the little loop things. You can put it on your bag when you're walking around the park and have hand sanitizer with you. Which
is perfect because you're not like a full-on germaphobe, but you definitely like to be clean in the park. And so we don't have anything like that from Disney. Now we do. And then keeping with the Disney theme, they included 2 lip balms. And I don't know if you guys intended this, but I'll have you know, when we opened this, we each just like grabbed the ones that was ours and was like, back off.
Mine.
This one is toasted coconut, one of my absolute favorite things that Sherri doesn't
I don't like coconut.
Which is perfect.
This is berry blossom.
Which I would not like. And so, thank you guys. More awesome Disney stuff.
Next, they included this bottle of lilac lotion. It's Highland lilac, and they said Rochester, New York is known as the flower city, and each year we have a lilac festival in Highland Park. I would love to go to that. Yes.
We were at Lowe's, or no, we were at Home Depot, I think 2 days before this box came, and we were buying like flowers for the outside of the house.
And we almost got a lilac because we love it so
And we were talking about that. I was like, Sherri, do you like the smell of lilac? And she was like, I love it. It smells so good. And so we spent time just like in that section. And then, look what shows up.
It's just so refreshing.
I gotta say, I hadn't thought about this till now. There's a lot of things you guys included that we had recently been talking about. If I didn't know better, I think you guys were like creeping on us, like listening to conversations and then sending us that stuff.
We're okay with that because you give us really cool stuff.
I'm totally fine with that. You guys, now we're getting into things that are just delicious. Like, I am so unbelievably excited about the rest of this stuff. Well, I'm excited about everything, but this stuff, as a foodie, delicious eating guy, we're gonna start with Stroop waffles. I hope I'm saying that right. They included 2 different boxes of Stroop waffles. I have heard of Stroop waffles, but I didn't know what they were. Sherri, give us the down low.
She says, we love these, we fear you will too.
Yes.
Warning, you're about to have a new addiction. They are Dutch and oh so delicious. You can eat them as is or set one on top of your coffee cup in the morning and eat it warm and gooey, which just speaks to my soul. So
we're gonna open these boxes and try one, I want you to know. So this is the honey and maple Stroop waffle. That's one box. This is the, oh my gosh. It says soft toasted waffles filled with caramel, cinnamon, and real bourbon vanilla.
What?
what? And that's what that one is. You can kind of see that one is sitting on top of the coffee cup. So we've got to open these, and
I feel like there's a weekend vlog coming up.
Oh, where we try these with coffee?
Over the coffee cup.
100%. But for now, I'm just gonna eat them straight up. Okay, so they just kind of look like little waffles. Oh, they're actually kind of heavy. Like, I didn't expect that. There's like a weight to them.
Trying both of them?
Yes, we were definitely trying both of them. You're not a big caramel fan.
I'm not, but that bourbon vanilla has me hooked.
Yeah, that's for sure.
I'm not gonna sit
man. Okay, so I'm gonna break this in half. This one is the oh my gosh. It's like...
It's like folds.
So here we go. Taste testing stroopwafel number 1.
Cheers.
Cheers. This is the bourbon vanilla caramel. This is delicious. Like warm over a cup of coffee.
Oh my gosh. Now I just really want coffee, but it's like 10 o'clock at night.
We cannot have coffee at 10 o'clock at night. Okay, that's a winner. That is a huge...
I could see how these would be addicting because I could literally just like sit here and just eat it. It's like candy.
Well, it's kind of what we're doing. Let's try the next stroopwafel.
This is the honey and waffle. Honey and maple.
Oh man, you can smell that honey. That smells so good. I like the first one better, only because
I like this one better.
Do you really? So these are a huge success, and I cannot wait to try them with coffee.
This one has a little bit more of a savory taste to it, which I feel like over coffee is just gonna be like perfection.
I totally agree with that. So stroopwafels, I would say a success. You've never had these before, right?
No.
Had you ever heard of them?
No, and I grew up with like, I mean, Amish, but Dutch still.
Well, they're wonderful.
They were delicious.
So the last few things in here, you guys, I'm so excited to try. This is Boss Sauce. Let me just tell you what it says here. It's an all-natural gourmet sauce to go on basically any kind of meat.
Take your pick.
So excited about this. It's a gourmet after sauce. I love meat and basically anything that goes on it. So I'm super excited to try this. In fact, this I'm planning on using along with our upcoming giveaway that we talked about in one of our last videos. That video I think is coming up next week, you guys. And now the final 3 things.
He's super excited. I'm less excited just because this isn't really my thing, but he's super excited about it.
I'm unbelievably excited about this. Okay, so I love wings. And actually, one of my favorite things about you really like wings.
I just don't like
You don't like spicy.
Buffalo sauce.
But like you will go to town on like
sure.
a basket of wings. Like if they're like teriyaki or barbecue, you just don't like the spice.
Right.
Wings, of course, basically invented, made famous by the Anchor Bar in Buffalo, New York. Everybody knows that, right, Sherri? Duh. And so you guys, what they sent me, because they're from Rochester, New York, they sent me, oh my gosh, the original Anchor Bar wing sauce. Not just one bottle of it. They sent me 1 bottle of the mild. They sent me 1 bottle of the medium. And they sent me 1 bottle of the hotter wing sauce from the Anchor Bar in Buffalo, New York. I am so excited to try these.
That might also show up in that giveaway vlog.
Absolutely. I've always wanted to go to the Anchor Bar and try wings for the place that wings were made famous. So you guys, thank you so much, Todd and Tracy. This was so far above and beyond. We never expect anybody to send us anything. And so when you do, we're always like really surprised.
We're like kids at Christmas. Like every time we get a box, we're just like, ah!
I text, because I normally am the one who checks the P.O. box because it's up tall and Sherri can't reach it. It's okay, we're not gonna judge you for that. But whenever there's like a box or like a slip of paper there, I always text Sherri instantly. I'm like, you'll never believe it, we got another box. So thank you guys again for taking the time to send us this stuff. Thank you everybody who's ever sent us anything. It means absolutely the world to us.
Yes.
I cannot wait to eat the rest of the stroopwafels, the boss sauce, the wings, and I'm gonna try to not eat the Main Street confectionery wax.
Yeah.
No guarantees though.
Well.
Now, let's talk about summer solstice. Obviously, we live in Alaska, known as the land of the midnight sun, so solstice is a big, big deal. here in Anchorage, today we will get 19 hours and 21 minutes of daylight.
Although it's really like 24 hours of daylight because it never actually gets dark.
Yeah, so here in Anchorage, the sun will basically dip below the horizon for a few hours. It will never get completely dark. It kind of gets like dusk, but just north of Anchorage, I don't know, several hours. The sun will actually stay up in the sky for 24 hours, right? Land of the midnight sun. So the sun dips,
Just kind of like,
yeah, like it gets close to the horizon and then right back up, which is pretty unbelievable.
And Alaska really does go all out for solstice. Yeah. There are events and parties and concerts and all kinds of stuff going on all over Alaska. My drive from downtown trying to leave work was a little bit crazy because there's booths and there's tents and all kinds of stuff set up for all kinds of stuff going on downtown.
Yeah, we love celebrating Midnight Sun. Up in Fairbanks, one of the most famous solstice events in Alaska is the Midnight Sun baseball game. There's a baseball game that starts, I believe, at midnight. They play through the night and they use no artificial light, like no stadium lights. You can get tee times super, super late at night. It's just, I don't know, you know, in Alaska, it can be really dark during the wintertime, right? Like we really pay our dues where it's dark and it's cold and it just is, you know, sometimes not the easiest place to live. And so in the summertime, when it is so light all of the time, it feels like we have to kind of soak as much of that up as we possibly can. And so a lot of people tonight will be doing bonfires up at the top of mountains as far as hiking. Just everybody's out today enjoying solstice. And one of the things that we've done several times is go walk along the beach by the coastal trail here in Anchorage, watch the sunset. Unfortunately, tonight it's pretty cloudy outside, and so I'm not sure we're gonna get a great sunset tonight, but we want to at least take you outside, keeping in mind it is 10 o'clock right now, and so we still have over an hour and a half until the sun even sets.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to set at like 11:43 tonight.
It's something like that. But again, never really gets dusk, or never really gets dark, just kind of gets dusk. Yeah. I will say, if you're ever considering an Alaska vacation, this is one of my favorite times of the year to be here. Yes. Just because it is, it's so strange.
It's very unique.
It's like you go out to dinner, you go see a movie, you walk outside at 10 or 11 p.m. and like it's
sunglasses on.
Yeah, it's day, like put your sunglasses on because the sun is up and it's daytime. It really is unique and pretty cool. And so we just want to give you a little bit of a glimpse tonight into solstice here in Anchorage. So let's go outside. So we are outside on our little balcony and you can see 9:57 p.m. and this is outside right now. Just, you know, a normal almost 10 p.m. kind of day.
It's windy.
It is windy outside. In fact, about 45 minutes ago, we were down here in our little patio area planting some of these flowers, planting a rose bush and some stuff over there. But again, it was nothing for us to be outside at 9 p.m. in the sunshine planting flowers. So this is on the east side of our house. This is the opposite side of where the sun is. Let's go to the other side now so you can see that. And this is the west side of our house, just outside of our front door. As you can see, much cloudier over here. So not a lot you can see, but you can definitely still tell that it's daylight. Definitely not your normal 10 p.m. light, probably where most of you guys live where you're watching. I will say one really nice thing though, when vlogging outside in the summer, a ton of light. Like we can vlog outside all the time. The worst part though is the winter, we can basically never vlog outside because it's always dark. Yeah. So that's where we're gonna end today's vlog, you guys. Just wanted to give you a taste of solstice in Alaska, let you see what the sky is like at 10 p.m.
And thank you once again to all of you who have bought the merch. We love seeing you guys in it. And thank you, John and Michelle and Todd and Tracy, for the amazing gifts.
You guys are the best. We have the best viewers, the best community here on YouTube. We love not just the fact that you guys watch our journey, we love that you guys are a part of it and you interact with us and engage with us. So thank you, thank you, thank you. We love you guys. We'll see you on the next LeggLife vlog on Monday, where unfortunately, Sherri, from here the days start getting shorter. We should put up our Christmas tree though.